So they just had this event at this place here in Chicago. Well, it's on Blue Island Avenue, and it was on immigration and what we can do to abolish ICE in the city. And it's where I am right now. It's called Casa Misukagan. I'm sorry, I don't speak the proper language, but a lot of people were here from different organizations in Chicago, and they all came together to basically talk about what they could do to abolish ICE. They did a live presentation, and which was really, really great. And I took a lot of notes, and I can share some of them with you. But basically, they're trying to get people out to support immigrants and to talk about the fact that immigrants are being treated unfairly, and to talk about the fact that people from ICE a lot of the time do not have warrants, and they're just arresting people based on being brown or being a person of color. And so a lot of groups here have come together to talk about, lawyers to talk about actually the judicial system and what you can do as a, sorry, there's a pen up here, what you can do to help out. And one of the things that I took from this gathering, which I'm on, it's 1648 South Blue Island Avenue. And so one of the things I took from this gathering, one, is that a lot of people are coming together to make change. There's not a lot that we can do at the border, but a lot of these like coming together grassroots things need money, they need funding, and they need people. So if you have a march, if there are marches going on, like here in Chicago, there's a march going on July 13th in the Daily Plaza Center. And they're saying for people to come out and connect with other like-minded people, to go out and support, go to the rallies, make your voices be heard, call Congress and talk to them, and basically see if they can abolish these detention centers, and talk to them about stop funding the things that are working against people who are immigrants. And so it's not even about you specifically being there at the border. Not everybody can go, not everybody is able to be a part of that, but at least you can go and show your support. And you can just do what you can, the little part that you can. And these churches like that I see that are not participating in Chicago can come together and basically, raise money as a church, do special offerings. I was thinking of that for my church, like do an offering specifically to one of these organizations, or to someone that that's been detained, or someone that that needs funding, because it is really hard to sometimes get funding for these events and for these problems that work against a lot of immigrants. So it was very interesting, because we sat here for like an hour and a half listening to different people and listening to their presentations, and they're very, very informed. But what they know is not something that we can't look up. It's just that we have to connect. I had to connect with people that were able to do the immigration thing. And so it's really nice, because they have people that are disabled, people that are white, people that are brown. They're just coming together to come together and make a change. And so that's what we have to do now. And when it comes to problems that we see, is we have to literally come together and be informed, know our rights, know the rights for other people, document, make videos, and come to events that are outside your comfort zone. Like, I've been going to a lot more events, and I really enjoy it. And my friends Andy and Jonathan are inside, and they came with me, and we all took notes, and it was just wonderful, because we were able to talk about what we think and what we feel. And so do what you can in your community, support immigrants. Remember that this country was based off of immigrants and them working to make this country better. And most people that came here were immigrants and slaves, and they a lot of people didn't choose to come here. And one thing that we don't think about a lot is that the United States of America has waged war against a lot of countries, and a lot of people are without housing, and they're forced to flee to countries for safety because of war and poverty and economic instability and all these different things, injustice in general. And now they're here in the U.S. because of what happened with the U.S. waging war on other. This is not for all situations, but I'm just saying this. And we have to support immigrants, because it is the United States sometimes that is at fault for what is happening with the immigrants and what's happening in different countries and stuff. So, and Chicago is great because it's a safe city, and Mayor Lightfoot is doing what she can to make sure that she does not collaborate with the government and Trump, and saying that immigrants aren't welcome. Chicago is a safe city, and but some of the people here are crooked, and they are getting paid to do the work that is terrorizing people that are human beings. So do what you can. And the people here, I didn't want to record, I don't like to record people without their permission, so that's why I stepped out. But do what you can to help out, and go into your city and see what can be done. Google a lot of places. There's an organization called OCAD that you can follow that's on Instagram. ICIRR, I think, is the one on Facebook, Immigrants Reform, something like that, in Illinois. And the goal of their organization is to make Illinois a more safe and welcoming place. And so they even have an art piece in here that's really heartbreaking of a cage, and I'm going to see if I can insert those in here. But yeah, so that's the day today, just spending Saturday, Sabbath, trying to find rest for immigrants. So have a good day. Bye-bye.